Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. I'm going to finish my water signs off of Scorpio. And then I'm going to get my tokus to work. Today is very important. It is the midway for the Mars retrograde in Gemini. And then the moon is full in the sign of Gemini. So the masculine and feminine energies are very much coming together today in the sign that is the polars. Okay, so it has a very as above, so below energy to it. The glyph for the Gemini twins. So it's kind of like lighting a giant crater that might be on the moon. The F on fire. And it's cradled in this piece of cloth or whatever, strung up to a very long post. Okay? And then there's like a little hitch that's holding the other side of that post in place. And it's somebody coming through with a giant hammer and slamming it down on that lever, which is going to then in turn fling the fireball over the wall. That's my interpretation of what's happening with these energies. So, what does that mean? Your masculine and feminine energies. They're working stuff out. They're coming together. The polarities are being encouraged to integrate. What do I mean by that? If you haven't watched The Dark Crystal, the OG, I have not seen the new version. Sorry. Go watch the OG, because I don't know how much of it was lost in the new version. Why is it like that everything gets all effed up? Okay. So, the integration. Old with new. Letting go what no longer serves. Masculine, feminine energies coming together in true understanding, compassion, and realizing that those masculine and feminine energies exist within us all. And if we're shaming one, we're shaming ourselves. If we're uplifting our one to shame the other, we're doing the same thing within ourselves. That's why you need to get right in here. Otherwise, out here, you're going to be discombobbled, to say the least. Discombobbled. That's what I'm... Because that's a word. You're going to be... What is that blasted word? It's not discombobbled. Sorry. I have a little one. Well, not a little one. You know, age of 18. Little one. What do they call that? Cognitive dissonance? Where you hold two different opposing beliefs at the same time? So if you're holding one belief on one side, like you're blaming an entire gender for an energetic, toxic behavior, that doesn't make any sense. Just going to trigger the water signs today. So, this is Scorpio. You guys get it. Okay, so what's happening is that the mirror image is now being shown to us, and we're gonna get triggered. It's gonna be a little bit of a bum hole butt fire for some of us. Okay, so understanding that if you're blanketing one particular party or the other with some sort of concept or idea that's been probably fed to you by whatever narrative, right? You're going to find yourself in those patterns of behavior that are not going to lead you to very happy places. So, and I feel like I can speak freely about this because I'm with my Scorpio clan. Do you guys get it? Whereas I think I just might have triggered the entire Cancer community. Or either that, I was hoping to give them a leg up. Or a boost up, or a something. But it's a matter of recognizing within yourself what's happening, okay? And not worrying about the outside world right now. We're in reflection period, right? So going inside and being like, why does my bumhole get set on fire over this, right? Now is not the time to start arguments, kids, especially with what's happening with this moon energy. Woo! Yes, Scorpio. Yes, darling. Yes. Oh, these are all like, ooh, Scorpio cards. Oops, sorry. There's no negatives in this deck. So if I'm not using these for clarifiers, I read them upright. Scorpio. Okay. You're coming to peace with your past is what I'm getting here. The Two of Cups, that DNA structure, the masculine, feminine energies, the yin and the yang, the hot and the cold, the dark and the light. Go, Scorp, go. Okay. You are, you're coming to peace with your past here, and you're holding all those emotions in balance. Woo. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Wise One, the Seven of Wands, and the Six of Wands. And then for finisher, you got the Seven of Cups in reverse, the Sun. The Sun, okay. Okay. Is that it? Okay. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles in reverse. And the Empress in reverse. Oh, that's right. I wasn't reading reversals. Shit. Sorry. Okay. You might have your head in the clouds then, Scorpio. Good. It's about dang time you get your head out of the dirt, right? Ah, sweet reprieve. Okay, sunlight. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Ace of Pentacles. I can't even reference this deck for what the negative meanings might have been because there isn't any. Give me a second to absorb the energies quick. So your Empress is here, but your Emperor is not. Okay. Looking for my masculine. Masculine. Okay, maybe it is the Wise One. 5. Okay, well, here's your masculine. Maybe your Wise One is the Wise One. Empress. There's your there's your masculine and feminine. Okay, so that might be where you're coming from, where your little energy spaces are going, and you're defending it. You're protecting it. Duh, Scorpio. Like, this is my sacred spot. Don't you dare touch it. And flying over all the other BS. Okay, so you do have your head in the clouds here. Okay, I feel like you have had, I personally, so what many people don't understand about Scorpios, especially like the stelliums, like if you have a lot of placements in Scorpio, there's a multitude. I'm a Scorpio stellium, I think, 4 definitive placements and a couple of asteroids in Scorpio. So I personally have found myself going through several dark nights of the soul because of those placements. And it's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with doing that. It's just you've got a lot of digging to do, and that's the unfortunate part. Is you've got to go in deep and deal with reality at the same time, right? You've got to get deep down in there and find the little sparklies, the little diamonds, right, inside, okay, and burn all that no longer serves away. And I'm getting that was a lot for you in your history. This is a Scorpio card, by the way. There's different cup cards that are different water symbols. This is like a specific period of birth for Scorpio. I'll see if I can find that on the internet and link it below. But this is a specific time period for Scorpio. When birthing charts, whatever day you were born on, this is a specific card. Then you have death here. And you have the Two of Cups. I don't remember if that's Cancer or Scorpio. I don't have all the stuff memorized. Then you've got the Seven of Cups. I think that's a Pisces card. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is, okay. I need you to see this, what I'm seeing right now. So you've got the Seven of Cups, the Sun, and then the Seven of Pentacles. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles. Hello. The Sun. Hello. You're holding sacred your values, what actually gives you life and sustains you. And then you're gonna go make some bread, baby. You're gonna go make some bread and then distribute it. You're gonna see, okay, this is crazy because when I make my bread, I put a lot of not just time and energy into it. I put a lot of love into the process where I go through it and I'm stirring it up and I'm thinking all these positive things. I put on positive music. I put on uplifting music. I put a lot of love. I guess I think you could call it quick kitchen witch. Kinda. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I just do whatever's in here and then. Okay. So this is similar energy major to me. These two cards are like parallel to me, if that makes any sense. You're pouring all the love and bliss and energy into helping things grow. Okay. Okay, so that's like, I feel like you're merging. Okay, let me put the cards back in order because I feel like what's happening here is like you're merging the top and the bottoms. Okay, so you've got the Two of Cups, the Death, the Six of Cups coming. Oh, Scorpio. Now I'm going to have to do a reading for myself to see if I'm in alignment with this energy or not. I hope I am. Holy bejesus. Okay. Because you've got the Two of Cups, which is the wise one. This is integration, right? Look at these two right here. These two beings coming together. Oh! And then you've got Death. Fighting to protect this energy here. Death. Yep. That's it. If you dare even look at my sacred places sideways, darling, you're going to lose a day. That's cool. Flying over all the BS and coming to peace with your history, coming to terms with what's happened in the past and going, yeah, I think I'm going to learn my lesson on that and just not engage with that energy at all anymore. Anything that didn't produce a positive outcome in your past and the things that did are coming into light here. And so it's hard to see in this picture, but she's carrying a little baby with her, a little infant kind of wrapped up and cuddled here. So she's carrying new life with her. Okay. And she's protecting that energy. Okay. Okay, so now I really want to do a reading for myself and see if this resonates with me. Oh, I'm missing it. Okay. Okay. So oftentimes, right, when we're going through these dark periods in history, it looks like it's all right. It's not. It's actually just a rebirthing process. So what looks like death and destruction is just making room for new life to be created here. new opportunities, new ways to perceive how we're handling life in general, right? Where we're putting our energy, our resources, our opportunities that we're doing, and how we're leaving the world, right? What we're leaving behind us. How are we affecting the planet and ourselves and each other? How is this energy benefiting or not, right? So oftentimes, especially the winterborn, can offer a lot of medicine during this time. Okay. So Scorpio. What's the one after Scorpio? Last, is it Aquarius or Capricorn? Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces. So those 4 cold winter going dormant, everything dies down and everything's being like regenerated. Okay, so we're kind of at that stage in a pattern cyclic way as far as the outer planets are really coming in hot and heavy and being like, okay. So the people who have a lot of placements there or have their main placements, sun, moon, rising, stellium, or a particular house that rules, or the sign that rules a particular house, stellium, we're going to have a little bit more insight to bring to the table here. Okay, Scorpio? So understanding that if we can just kind of, sort of, in a way, in our own little way, maybe you bake bread right now and sell it or put it out into the world. Maybe you have a dream or a goal here that you have yet to manifest or even shed light on, right? That involves producing something, mixing all these beautiful little ingredients up. I think the minnow pond. That guy, he is a sweet little Pisces. He always talks about like getting your ingredients together and making bread with them. Like, you have a lot of ingredients here, Scorpio. You've done the inner work. You're protecting what's sacred. You're getting how to move forward past these energies that are not good for you and bring yourself and those you love to safer waters. I'm not saying you force that opinion on anybody, but I'm saying maybe offer up some gifts to the rest. Okay? Not saying you have to. I'm just saying. Maybe think about it. Maybe find your little gift. Find your little niche. And I know for Scorpios, the spotlight is not their gig. I know I don't like it. But I have Sagittarius rising. So, miniature wars. Just slightly. That, and I think there was a full moon on the day I was born. Obviously, I'm getting over it. Okay, card. 9 of Wands. Okay, you're recovering from something. And maybe this reflection and die-off period, that's why you're being defensive. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Defense mechanisms. I'm so tired of people being like, you need to let your guard down. You need to let more people in your life or you're going to be miserable forever. Dude, people have to go through these transitions in their life in a way that's safe for them. Like, stop telling people that they need to hurry up and get over their grief, that they need to hurry up and get over their wounds, that they need to hurry up and become a member of society. No, go through your healing process. Go through what you need to do. And then bring it to the table. Don't force anything. But I see you doing immense amounts of internal work here that, yes, you should take the time to do. We all should. So don't force it out. Let it come up. Explore. For once, put your head in the clouds, Scorpio. Get up there. See what's in the clouds. And once you see what's in the clouds, maybe you remember what's in the dirt. And then, like, pacha, right? Ground your tuchus. You know what's down there. You're not scared of it. Now you're stepping into kind of a little bit, that's new unknown energy, right? But heal yourself before you do that, right? Knight of Cups. Okay. Okay, so Knight of Cups is in and out energy, right? So let what resonates in as long as it feels and you have solid proof that it's going to benefit you. Okay, not what feels familiar or comfortable. Like, oftentimes we think that, like, oh, he's just razzing me to, like, help me grow. There's different modalities for that, and there's different trust levels that you need to establish with people before you can razz them. I call it razzing, for God's sakes. Does anybody... I saw it. I'm sorry. Like, you would know what the hell that means. Razzing means like a little jab. Kind of like boys banter. But I call it razzing because, like, I'm a girl. I don't know. Anyway, so it's just that little mental... I don't want to say spear in the side. It's just a little poke. Like, hey, I see you're doing this. Did you want to look at it? Do you want to look at it yet? In a joking, lighthearted, loving manner. But that takes time to establish those bonds, right? So just, and maybe not taking everything to a space of darkness. Now, protecting what's sacred, abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, yeah, you need to protect what's sacred, okay? Oop, and there it is. Oh, there's your Emperor energy. Yeah, I get... Once you're finished healing after whatever reflection you had to do, right? Once you get that, there's your divine couple, your divine union within yourself. Okay, within yourself. And this could manifest on the outside. I'm not saying it's not even there already, but you're coming to terms with it. Okay. And you want your Priestess in reverse. The Five of Pentacles being left out. Okay. And then the King of Pentacles. Okay. So okay. Scorpio. I see you. So you fear upsetting your masculine side. So you're keeping secrets, which are keeping you left out in the cold because you hold something of value you don't think that the other side is going to like. I'm going to have to clarify the clarifiers. Of course. Okay. Okay. Scorpio. Darling. Angel. Precious. It's okay. Okay. You're going to help this or you're either going to learn from your healing, come in like a Knight of Cups, in and out to your masculine side, or I don't know. And be like, back and forth throughout your healing, or someone is, but this guy's facing outwards from the healing, right? He's not facing the healing. And I feel like he's talking to this guy, and this guy ain't hearing it. Ooh, okay. So maybe that's why you feel like you need to keep secrets, and you feel left out in the cold, because your masculine side is not hearing you. But this is, right? This is... This is me trying to operate shit backwards. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, she's trying, and he's all like, yeah, whatever. Okay. So we got a little work to do. Maybe start with being honest and not keeping your secrets. I'm not saying that you're lying to hurt. I think you have the perception here that this is going to leave you out in the cold if you're honest about something here. I'm honest about your values. You feel like your value system is going to leave you out in the cold because it conflicts with that value system. Well, shit. Okay, how does Scorpio heal that then? How does Scorpio get their Empress and Emperor to have a respectful, loving conversation? How does this happen? Ooh, okay. Is there one going backwards? Not yet. Okay. Do 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 do. Get a woo, get a woo. All right, fine. Anything else? Okay. Ace of Wands. Oops. 6 of Cups. 7 of Swords. 7 of Wands. In the reversal. And 3 of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio. Don't beat them over the head. No, don't take it to the bedroom either. Or love you. Okay, so there needs to be an equal give and take of emotional sharing here. Emotional waters. Which... Shit. Oh, get out. Will be! Here's your emotional waters. Okay, but look at there's somebody in a boat in safer waters over here. So you're going. You're headed there. You're not quite there yet, but you're getting there. Yes. I'm getting working together. So 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Wands in reverse. Core beliefs, core values. Again, going back to this, you're keeping things secret because there's something that you value that's leaving you out in the cold. Coming to terms with that. What is that particular value that you're holding that's keeping the Emperor looking away from you? Okay, Emperor is Aquarian energy, which, not Aquarian, how wow, is Aries, which is ruled by Mars, by the way. So, so when we're dealing with the Emperor and the Empress, I'm definitely looking at the Emperor as the, for sure, masculine that's coming in here. You don't have too many moons in here, but you have a lot of healthy feminine yin energy in here. Okay, so that's equaling out, it's balancing out. There's just one little something that you're afraid to bring forward. You're terrified because you think it's going to leave you out in the cold. I got news for you, baby. Darling, precious. It's already leaving you out in the cold. It's already leaving you out in the cold. So bring it forward. And those who are meant for you will never leave you out in the cold. Dun, dun, dun. Core values. Slicing away at them. I think you might be telling yourself something here that's not true. Okay. And it is safe to work with others on this. It's safe to be in alignment with working with others. Okay. So 7 of Wands, that's fine. You keep yourself safe, but don't keep everything out. Don't lie to yourself about keeping absolutely freaking everything out. Now, there's different levels of healing, right? So if you are just getting out of something that's really toxic, negative, and it hurts like a bee, and you are just absolutely raw and fresh slice of unhappy, traumatic experience beef, if you will, then yes, abso-freaking-lutely. Do not engage, right? But if you've gotten past that, you've done some inner work, you've done some healing, you're willing to look at whichever energy is in front of you. It could be masculine or feminine. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You're willing to look at that energy with an honest eyeball, okay? Because oftentimes I don't want to run out of time here. Oftentimes we associate trauma with a broad spectrum or a broad basis. Like, we often associate trauma with a gender, or we often associate trauma with a group of people, or an ideal system, or this, or a political belief, or a blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah. No, toxic is toxic is toxic. We need to stop saying, oh, well, your side sucks because of this, that, and the other thing. Because we're all perfect little angels that are the ones pointing our fingers, right? You did it. It's your fault, darling, not mine. I am a perfect, blameless little angel. Okay, so if we can step away from that and into a place of actual empowerment here, keep ourselves rooted while we grow some stuff, we can make it through this. We can definitely get through this. We need to stop pointing the fingers, though. We need to stop making one thing or the other the fault here, okay? Because not an entire freaking half of the human race is responsible for what happened, okay? And that's what's keeping us separated. That's how it works, darling. Divide and conquer, divide and conquer. Now, if you merge that divide, the conquer has to go away. They're both in the upright. They're already in the upright. Neither of them came in reversed. Okay? They're both in the upright. You just need to be honest. Because whatever value system you're upholding, you have the capabilities to either assess it and say, you know what, this doesn't serve the situation, or I just need to have some more self-worth and self-respect and self-courage to bring this forth to the table. And to someone, I have the right to assess the person that I'm bringing it forward to. I have the right to say no to anything that I don't feel comfortable sharing the innermost parts of myself with. My intuition is sacred, and I will not, I hate to quote this, but I'm going to quote it. I will not cast my pearls before swine. I won't do it. It's not worth it. So, don't do it. You got this. You just need to, there's one thing that you're standing firm on in your values, and you feel like it's going to make you left out in the cold, so you're ignoring it. Bring it forth. Get it rolling. And I don't have time for the blasted. Something. Okay. Crap, I'm going to have so much typing to do. You got grief here. Grieving the loss. Oh, shit. You've completed the cycle. So you're ready to let this go. You're going to bring it toward the table. Yep. Invention, burning with passion. You're going to come up with creatives. Mwah, love you. Bye.